Hey there guys, and welcome back to UnJaded Jade. So today I actually just want to get super real, honest, and talk about some things that I struggle with a lot. Just like things that can affect my daily life, like thought patterns which aren't always healthy. Just to really affirm that literally everyone, like, your mood fluctuates. We're also human and experiencing feelings of happiness and experiencing feelings of sadness or anger or just feeling self-doubt or feeling low. All of these things are all part of the human experience. It's not just you are a happy person, you are a sad person, and that's that. And though I 100% describe myself as a positive person with a positive mindset, I think it's a really important distinction to draw that being positive does not necessarily mean being happy and content with life 100% of the time. And I think a positive mindset can just as easily be defined in the moments where you do feel low and seeing it with a more optimistic light. So that's kind of the theme for today. So something that I struggle with so much is self-doubt. When I feel feelings of self-doubt, I literally internalize it so much. I don't talk to anyone. Like, I don't know, I just would not bring it up with anyone. It's like if I feel low, or I've had some horrible comments, and horrible comments get in my head so much. I hate it. Like, I hate how much I remember them and how much they like stick in my head. Like, it really just affects my mood when I get mean things. But again, I don't really talk to anyone about it. Like, I just in my head I'm like, oh, I really like dealing with it on my own. Like, I just like internalizing it. I'll get through it by myself because, you know, my mindset, I just shift it and whatever, get over it, go for a run. Oh, drop my book. But because I don't tend to talk about it, and I think it's partly just because I feel like it can be hard for other people to understand, even though it's a dumb reason as I say it, because of course everyone can understand. But yeah, sometimes I can just get in my head so much and just stay in my head. I have such a tendency to overthink things so much. I'll overthink what I'm saying. I'll overthink how I'm presenting myself. I'll overthink what people think about me, which is, oh, I hate it. Why? Like, I literally, I don't want to care so much about what other people think. I don't want to, but I do. It's so annoying. I just have this annoying desire to be a likable person, and I don't like it when people don't like me or hate me even though they don't know me in real life. I find that really hard, and that leads on to the whole self-doubt thing. I overthink my influence a lot. Like, I'm so conscious of how terrifying it can be being an influencer, knowing that thousands of people, predominantly young people, who we are more impressionable as young people, I think, especially, you know, if you're watching this and you're like 12 or 13, like, I don't know, I just feel pressure to be a good influence, not making you feel like how I felt when I was 13 and watched a lot of YouTubers and just came away feeling really insecure. So I overthink that a lot, as you can tell. This is like therapy. I'm literally talking to this camera like it's therapy. That is YouTube for me in a lot of ways too. Something else I struggle with is being a workaholic. Like, I didn't realise I was, which might sound stupid because I clearly did a lot of revision and whatever. But yeah, I'm 100% a bit of a workaholic. Like, on this gap year, I work hard and I put unnecessary pressure and stuff on myself. A lot of people treat a gap year like a true break, and I don't think I have. Like, I have when I travel. I'm so in the moment and feeling alive or whatever. But I don't think I've ever worked so hard in my life with all the YouTube stuff. And most of it you don't even see, which is funny, like the behind the scenes of everything. It's like, it's quite a lot of work. And even though I do take a lot of time for myself, I still just, I don't know, work myself hard, I guess. In all honesty, another thing that I've just been struggling with recently is knowing what to do with my life. And that's, I know it's like a huge unnecessary kind of question because I'm so young and it's like, well, you don't need to know. But with uni and my course and career and stuff like that, I have so many feelings of uncertainty surrounding it all. And I've really been doubting my choices, and that's kind of hard because it's no longer just even me making decisions. I feel like because I'm kind of in the public eye a little bit, like when I make a decision I'll also have to share it, which is just like, I can't just secretly make a decision. I can't just secretly go to this uni, say I wanted to drop out, everyone would know. Yeah, I just feel like I've always been the kind of person, I love having long-term plans and long-term goals to aim towards or whatever, and it's really hard when you don't really know what you want to do. I bet literally most of you have the same thing, but I don't like it. What are some other realities? In general, I love what I do. Like, this gap year is in many ways my dream. Like, I love the sort of mix of traveling and being at home and doing this and just like being so creative, and somehow that funding my life as well is just, it is a dream. I'd say it's a weird thing when you're doing a job that most people will not ever really fully understand, like friendship wise and stuff. Most of my friends are at uni having a great time just because of like the different paths we're on and becoming quite different and maturing in different ways, and that's kind of natural. I think you naturally, when people go to university, that's sort of, you can often part ways in friendships and it's like all amicable, it's fine. But yeah, I do think it is weird for people I know in real life to not be able to fully comprehend my career right now. Like, it is a weird thing. It's like I'll go to these crazy events and then it's weird because my friends are just like, I don't know, living normal lives as I would be too. So that's a struggle, is kind of, yeah, just being weird, I suppose, because it is kind of weird. A weird job in real life to be doing. I think a lot of people don't really understand the work that goes into it and think that I am just living the best life and having a DOS. And I think that can create a bit of resentment when people I know work equally long hours in a job they really don't like. So yeah, that's just a weird thing because I'm still Jade, like I'm still just a normal person. Another thing I really struggle with is imposter syndrome. Because it's strange, guys, going to events. Like, I went to the Princess Trust event. Prince Charles was there. It was hosted by like Fern Cotton and Philip Schofield. And I was like, what am I doing here on the red carpet? I like made eye contact with Luke Evans and I was like, oh, that's Luke Evans and I'm on the same red carpet as him. Like, what? Or like, I went to the Interfilm Awards, and I love Interfilm as an organisation, and I was a metre away from Eddie Redmayne, and I was just like, what am I doing here? Like I just made a few videos about studying, you know, kind of weird, like why am I on a red carpet? Yeah, so I just get that sometimes, moments where I'm like, whoa, like this life and opportunities are mad, and why is it that I am the one experiencing them? Like, I don't know, why me? Why not someone else more deserving or more intelligent or whatever, all these things. So yeah, this is just an absolute ramble, this video, but yeah, I hope in some way you found it useful / entertaining, just because I think it's important to voice our struggles. And another thing that this is another thing I struggle with, is because I am so aware of my privileges and like financial privilege, home, family privilege, white privilege, so many privileges. I struggle so much when I feel like I have struggles because I'm so aware that they pale in comparison to the struggles that so many other people face. Like, so many people are struggling to like feed themselves and survive. Other people in other countries struggling so much with like basic needs. Other people struggling so much with their mental health, like all these things which I feel like don't validate my whatever I feel like I'm like when I'm sad or whatever. I'm like, well, why am I feeling like this? So many people have it worse off and I'm here complaining, you know? Which, like, I know is such an unhealthy mindset. I think when you're feeling any of these negative feelings, you can't compare to other people, because your own feelings are valid, even if it is less than someone else's. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video in some way. Most of the time I am lucky, because I do love my life, and I love the friends around me and the people around me and the opportunities and all these great things. But yeah, I just don't want you to think that it's just perfect and rosy and I don't know, I just live a perfect life, because that's entirely not true. If you're struggling with anything yourself at the moment, be it stress or self-doubt or friendship problems, financial problems, anything, I just want to reach out and say you're doing good. However you're coping with it, you're doing good. And if you ever feel isolated or alone, firstly, you always have yourself. You are an important person. You're only ever truly alone if you make yourself feel alone. You are your own best friend. And secondly, you have me as well online. I care about you. But yeah, I do think talking and voicing any of these things can really help, even if it is to a camera in your bedroom like me. Have a beautiful day. Bye.